Hello and welcome to this video from Judaism Beliefs and Teachings on the Covenant. The word covenant comes from the Hebrew word berit, meaning alliance or pledge. A covenant was an agreement between two parties originally sealed with blood. This seal could be done through animal sacrifice, and that is why it's sometimes referred to as cutting a covenant. There are several covenants in the Tanakh. In the Torah, you will find the covenant with Noah, Abraham, and the people of Israel through Moses. You may be aware of the story of Noah with the flood and the ark, but this covenant is important because it talks about the preservation of human life and the fact that God will not send anything as destructive as the flood again. In the Nevi'im, you will find the covenant with David, which is in the book of Samuel, and the new covenant from the book of Jeremiah, which links to the Messiah. This covenant is a promise from God about David's descendants ruling over God's people. Let's look at the first important covenant, the covenant with Abraham. So this is a promise between God and Abraham. God asks Abraham to do certain things, and in return he'll take special care of him. So God offers protection and land, but Abraham and his descendants had to follow him. God promises to make Abraham the father of a great nation, but they must believe in him. God would protect and guide them and also give them the land of Canaan. Another important part of the covenant with Abraham is circumcision, and this is a sign or a symbol of the covenant. In Genesis 17 it says, "You shall be circumcised, and it will be a sign of the covenant between you and me." That is why at 8 days old a Jewish baby boy is circumcised at the Brit Milah. This is a solemn commitment made to the covenant through a ritual. Now let's look at the next important covenant, the covenant at Sinai. A renewal of the covenant takes place at Sinai. This is when Moses brings the Jewish people the rules that they must follow. The covenant at Sinai is considered the beginning of the Jewish people. They've escaped slavery with the help of Moses and have now been given the laws from God on how to live a good life. In Leviticus 26, it says, "If you do not obey my commands, I will punish you. I will punish you and bring disaster on you." This source of authority is important because it tells us what will happen to the people of Israel if they do not follow God's commandments in the Torah. And it also links in with the idea of God being a judge. Let's look now at what Reform and Orthodox Jews believe about the covenant. Some Reform Jews do not circumcise their babies. They will have a birth ceremony and they will leave it up to the child to decide what happens to their body at a later date. Some Orthodox and Reform Jews disagree over the commandments. So Orthodox Jews believe that the Torah and the commandments come directly from God and must be followed strictly. Some Reform Jews believe that some of the commandments are no longer relevant, so they would make a decision as to which ones they would follow. So finally, let's look at why the covenant is important in Judaism. Firstly, the covenant is the basis of the Jewish belief that they are God's chosen people and that he will take special care of them. The covenant is important to Jewish people because they have faced many difficult times over the centuries. This could be down to anti-Semitism, the Holocaust, or general persecution. The covenant is a promise from God, and even during these challenges, they must remain faithful to him. Another reason why the covenant is important is because of the idea of the promised land. In Exodus 3, it talks about a land flowing with milk and honey that God has given to the Jewish people. For Jews, the covenant is a reciprocal relationship of love and loyalty. Everyone is a member of the covenant and therefore important to God. Therefore, it is important for Jews to focus on the way that God wants them to live, and they can do this through following the mitzvah or the commandments given to them by God. I hope this video has helped you to understand the concept of the covenant a little bit better. Thank you for watching and take care.